And we are live. Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another Friday night chat. It shouldn't be just another. It's a weekly thing, right? We've already established that we do this every Friday. We do almonds every Tuesday. We do this one every Friday, and we got the gang together here. We do have a cat joining us, actually.
No,
wait.
not a cat.
Not a
Oh,
cat.
not a cat. Okay, so we don't have a cat.
Yeah.
What's the Z half a O thing on the cat face? What is that? Zoe?
I think it's a Zoom, probably.
Zoom? Okay.
Oh, it's a Zoom cat.
He stole it. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well,
There's one
this is
trippy face.
yeah. This is we're gonna work with it. Okay. So, hey, Amin, how are you?
Rob, good? How you doing?
Good, man. And what do you got on wrist tonight?
I am G-Shocking it tonight.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice.
G-Shock.
Yeah.
Good camera.
No, that has title information, right? Something with the tide, isn't it?
It does. Yeah, I don't use that. I keep it on the old man view with the big numbers that I can read.
Yeah. So do you find that I've heard that people find that watch a lot easier to read than like any other G-Shock Square. Like there's something about that screen that makes it easy.
It's very clear. It does great with the reflections.
Yeah.
It does great from a lot of viewing angles. But I don't have enough G-Shocks to really try it. At Macy's, I looked at some other negative displays, and there seems to be a lot of differences between them. Some being much more readable than others. So I'd put this up there with like the more readable other ones.
Gotcha. Cool. And from the basement, we got Joe. Hey, Joe, how are you?
Yeah. Hey, happy Friday. I'm down here with the mole people because my wife has exiled me. As she takes over upstairs and does her yoga or whatnot. But I got this thing in today.
Oh,
this funny looking thing. Oxen Jr.
Hold on, let me give you solo layout there.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Very nice.
It's a weird one, but I like it.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. He's not all talk like some of us.
Yeah.
I'm all talk when it comes to Rolex.
We all are.
Well, congrats, Joe. I'm glad
Thank
to
you,
see
sir.
that it came in. Colin, how are you? And what do you have on wrist?
I'm good, man. I'm wearing my Pepsi today.
Pepsi. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. And not El Gato. How are you? And
man, it was a long day at the office. I'm low energy today. Low energy, Marcus.
Well, Marcus, tell us what you have on wrist.
Moser Perpetual.
Moser Perpetual. Excellent. Let's run down the list. Joining us. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Jason, how you doing, my man? 6Killer2121. What's up? Bruce, how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Let us also know what you guys are wearing on wrist. That'd be we'd like to know. Peter, my friend, how are you? MJ, there he is. Chris Ross, what's up, man? How you doing? And Calvin, all right. To those who celebrate Chinese New Year, yes. Thank you for bringing that up, Calvin. We will be touching on that in a few moments. Keith E, what's up, man? JCB, how you doing? Thomas, thanks for joining. STEP, what's up? Hopefully I'm saying that right, or STEP. Jeff, what's up, man? Rashawn, how are you? Nilo, what's going on? And there's Joe. How you doing, sir? A lot of people on the chat today. Thank you guys for joining us on this very cold in the Northeast. Rick, what's up? How are you? And Chaz and Mountain Standard Time. So I think I got everybody in so far. Kevin brought up the Chinese New Year and Happy New Year to all of those who are celebrating that. And so today, I mean, I don't know if it was exactly today or maybe yesterday, you saw some releases by some brands um, in regards to the Chinese New Year, and I always this seems to happen every year, and I always enjoy whatever is being released. I want to see what you guys think of some of those releases. So um, one of my favorite brands, I would have to say, just because stylistically, artistically, Jacques Dro, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, came out with their Chinese the Year of the Ox. I mean, I think these watches are beautiful. So, what do you guys? How do you guys feel about Jacques Dro in general, and these Chinese New Year themed watches? Come out the gates hot. Come on.
I think they have some beautiful watches. I'm always are these paintings? Is that basically what those dials are?
So these are, I think these are engraved. I mean, or
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always, when there's some kind of drawing or painting looking thing on a dial, I'm always I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, me too. Like I can appreciate it, but I don't think I would ever purchase it, right?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they make nice looking watches. I doubt I will ever buy one. But I think, they have some nice looking stuff.
All right. Let me pop over to Vacheron, and they also came out with their. It looks like a. Is that a perpetual calendar or not a perpetual calendar? Annual calendar?
No, I think it's just a triple calendar. Isn't
Triple
it?
calendar?
I think it's a triple, yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
just a triple calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the time at the top, I think, hours,
Yeah.
minutes, and then day, date. Pretty
right.
cool looking. I mean, again, it's not something I would buy, but
Yeah.
I can appreciate what goes into something like that.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
It's just got that kind of it's got the display window for each of the complications. It's you don't see that very often.
No, there wouldn't be a lot going on though, right?
Yeah.
It would be just, there's no second hand, there's nothing really moving. The minutes would kind of just creep by.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not supposed to be a.
For me, I don't know why. Like when I saw this, I immediately thought about like how Mosso goes on and on about the Debethune Digital, and
Yeah.
not a lot goes on there either. Like it's basically just minutes and hours in the window, and he
Mhm.
goes on and on and on about it. And I compared it to this, and like they
Even
they both sticker
Herveric,
for
too.
yeah they both sticker
Yeah.
for six figures, but like for me this is kind of like, without looking at the back, like I haven't seen a picture of the back, but this seems more interesting to me. Just the display, it seems more interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I bet you it's a solid case back, honestly.
I hope not. Like this is like 150 grand for the platinum, right? So I hope it's not, but it very well could be.
Just from the layout, the Bethune puts the time as the center of attention, and this one makes it secondary, even though it's got more. Even though it's a full calendar, it's putting that ox front and center, and you could totally ignore. I mean, it's mostly about the art, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say. I mean, is this more art than watch? Or time? I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Is this more art than a timepiece? The time is obviously not the main focus here. Your eye is drawn into the ox in the middle and the beautiful engraving or whatever they do there.
Yeah, but it would be very legible. I mean, it's not like it's, some of those watches aren't super legible. You'd be able to read that pretty easily. I think it's still a useful watch.
Yeah, even though they're putting the art front and center, they're making the time in the calendar. They're doing it in a very thoughtful way, even though your eye doesn't go straight to it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Peter's
like it.
finding the cat disturbing.
Do people not know the story of the cat? I guess not. Maybe not everyone.
It's pretty great. You guys should watch it.
Yeah,
What's the story? I feel like I've seen that cat face before.
it was all in the news.
oh yeah, it was all in the news.
Yeah, we'll
No,
send you
what?
the link. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send you the link. Let's
right.
not get into it.
Okay. You know those getting back to the watch, those date windows that scroll the date through and then you can still see like bits of the day before and the day
Mhm.
after kind of always bother me. It's maybe just a personal pet
Yeah.
peeve.
I think that
No.
kind of ruins the toric for me, like the Parmigiani toric, kind of a little
Mhm.
bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if
You're
this
talking
was
about right here, right? Amin?
yeah, if this was
Yeah.
like jumping minutes, jumping date, so that all you saw was the hour in one window, the actual minute in one window,
Yeah,
the
that would be
actual
much
date
better.
in one
Yeah,
window,
that's true.
that would be pretty sick.
Yeah,
I
they
think
had,
I
to,
would actually buy that watch if it was like that.
they had to cram it in to get all the discs to fit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't even 27, 28, 29, like they're all crammed in. You don't even see the 28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
We're being hard on this $1 zillion Vacheron.
No,
all right.
it's about the art, right?
Yeah.
It is. It is. And celebration of the Chinese New Year, of course. Let's not
Mhm.
forget it. Let's do a roll call of the watches. Blue shirt is wearing his bluesy. Joe's got his Explorer 2 tonight. Rick's wearing his Sky Dweller blue. Very, very nice.
Sweet.
Daniel, new watch. Swatch Herring Mickey L limited edition. Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know what
great.
that is.
That's a great one.
Chaz is wearing his Seiko SPB 185. Young XLNC wearing the Zin 856. I approve. Calvin is wearing the GP Little Bro Jean Richard Diverscope LPR. I've always found the Jean Richard Richard somewhat interesting. I always go back to that, and every once in a while, I don't know. There's something about Jean Richard. BP Bath Escape tonight on for Rashawn. Let's see here. Anybody else?
Haven't seen Rassam wear that Aquaterra in a long time.
Speaking of, Eric is wearing the Aquaterra 36 millimeter.
Well, at least someone's wearing one.
Yep.
Hey Pete, Pete's there with his Bill and Ross BR03 GMT. Pete loves his GMT watches for sure.
GMTs are awesome.
They
I don't
are.
even travel, but
I
love
know.
'em.
I know. I think for me, it's the romanticism of traveling, right? Like
Yeah.
even though, especially in the last like year and whatnot, none of us really have done much traveling. I would imagine.
Yeah.
I'll speak for myself anyway, but I love the fact of having a UTC GMT type watch in the collection. I could have a couple of those for sure.
Mhm.
I can see that. Wei Ben is wearing the Brand Seiko SBGA 413 Seasons Spring. Very nice.
Is he petting lions? What are those?
No, I think they're
Dogs?
Yeah,
Are they dogs?
yeah. No.
or-
I think they're lion. I think they're like lion cubs
Wow.
or dogs.
I don't know. At
Either
first, I thought it
lions
was a
or dogs.
baby goat.
Or
maybe,
sheep
but-
or goats.
Yeah, they could be sheep or goats. Yeah.
Could be anything. Yeah.
Wait, please let us know
Yeah.
just so we can move on.
Oh, there's other animals. It's not just the two light ones. There's darker ones in that picture.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Good eye. Good eye. Okay.
They are lions. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sweet.
nice.
Are they? Wow.
Yeah. Tiger
Wow.
King.
I still haven't watched that show. I don't know if I don't know if I want to. I've heard so many things about. Anyway.
Nah, skip it.
Okay.
Damn, how do you pet lions? That's crazy.
I mean, apparently on their chest.
They're babies.
Yeah. Kevin's wearing his Swatch Ox
Cool.
2021. Very nice. MJ saying the only way I would buy a watch with a picture painting engraving is if it's done by Picasso.
Oh yeah,
Hot take by MJ there.
yeah. Expensive
All these
taste.
watches are for Chinese market, which is the fastest growing market. Of course, yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, you wear it for a year and then wait 12 years to wear it again. Okay, yeah, good point. Good point. Go to a petting zoo. Okay, so I mean, apparently you can just go to a. I mean, my petting zoos, the
Wow.
petting zoos around here just have like a couple sheep and a cow.
Yeah.
I guess where Wayben lives, petting zoos have lions.
Nice.
Nice.
In South Africa. Okay. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
More lion cub talk. Those lion cubs were drugged or photo were taken before Wayne got to. Okay. All right. Don't go on a safari with Bobby. Might involve a nasty surprise. All right. I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about me. I don't know.
what that
Maybe
means. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like finger related. It could be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Don't go on some. What do you do with your fingers?
Is it not really a safari, but that's code for something? Don't go on a
Okay.
safari with
Let's
Bobby.
move on. Let's move on. Please.
Oh.
You know,
Kind of nightmares.
so now, so the other day on Ahmed's stream, I think we went through a couple of watches, new releases, and we saw Longines, and I guess Longines, they're popping these releases out, and I saw one today, and I thought it was kind of interesting, and I wanted to get your guys' take on it. Is this Art Deco sector dial? Very Cartier like.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I mean, I dig it. I mean, I think Longines. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've of course, I've heard of them. I know they've been around forever. But lately, I just, everything that they've been putting out is, I find very, very fascinating, interesting. I don't know if I'd
Mhm.
pick one up, but this is a good looking watch.
Yeah, they're doing a good job with their vintage inspired stuff. I think they're kind of killing it actually with their.
Yeah.
Is
It makes you
vintage-
wonder why you go vintage at all. Just get a
Yeah.
Longines.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And so that leads me to my question here. I mean, is vintage releases, right?
Mhm.
That we're seeing, like, is it ever going to go out of style? Like, is this, so bronze, comes in and goes out of style. You know, blue dials, maybe they'll never go out of style, but they came in the last couple years hot. Now you have green dials and whatnot. Is this something that is going to stick around for forever now? I mean, or is this just going to die out in a few years?
I could see it going either way. I mean, it's probably going to. The thing is every year there's new vintage, right? Like as you move along in time, things become vintage. So you
Right.
kind of don't really run out of material unless you're making a vintage of a re-edition in 30 years. But I don't know. I could see it sticking around, but at the same time, new materials and new manufacturers are coming in and doing some really innovative stuff. So I think people are starting to kind of go that way and starting to really look for interesting complications and interesting dial designs and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, the crown is a little. I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
that'd
have
be
to see
tough
this.
to find.
Yeah, because I don't see how you can get, unless it's definitely got to be a push pull, right? So you probably could get your fingernail underneath this part here, but winding or changing the time, I don't know how that would work.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it works
especially
fine.
with your fingers, like
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, with all the dead skin, I could use that for grip. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's not a problem for me. It might be a problem for you guys. That's why I brought it up.
Silky smooth fingers
Yeah.
have trouble.
Daniel feels like, vintage will be cyclical. Sure. Seems to be a lot of vintage like reissues from all of the companies. Yeah. There seems to be a whole lot of them. Rick, as I am a big fan of the titanium big eye.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I think wearing a watch, especially a mechanical watch, is sort of it's an old school kind of thing. So
Mhm.
I think vintage type reissues are here to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe thinks it's more of a cyclical, like Daniel. Yeah, I mean, so it's cyclical in a sense, and it's here to stay, right? So it may be really popular now, and then in the next few
Yeah.
years, not so popular, but then it'll become popular again.
I think
Longines-
Pete has a good point though, is that he thinks it's going to bounce around between decades, which is I could see
Mhm.
that where it's
Mhm.
not just going to go, through the years. It's going to just kind of
Yeah.
bounce and go with the trends.
I mean, this is kind of like the classical fashion question,
Yeah.
right? Where your
Yeah.
wife is like, "I'm not going to throw this away because 20 years from now, my daughter can wear it and it'll be
Yeah.
hot again." Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I'm with you, Keith. I mean, it's hard to get mad at these vintage reissues because most of them look great, and
Mhm.
and I think someone that mentioned, whether it was Colin or Joe, why, or no, it was Marcus, like, why would you go and buy an old vintage watch, when you can get a modern looking version of it,
Mhm.
and you don't have to deal with the headache, the risk, the research that you have to do to buy that vintage watch.
Well, there are reasons. I mean, people like the romanticism, the story, all that. Some of them are worth a lot more money than a reedition.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So there are reasons. Not for me. I mean, I want to watch that I don't have to worry about really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Joe, I tell my wife that's called hoarding. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And underachieving watch collector, he's waiting for leisure suits to come back. I feel like the leisure suit was kind of hot a few years back, right? And then
No, they're good right now. You should go out this weekend with one.
okay, yeah, no problem. I'll go to I'll stop in at Dunkin' Donuts because that's the only thing that's open around me. With, my
In a
suit.
leisure suit. Yeah.
Sure. Can I have a Boston cream? Thank you. I collect vintage, and Megan is saying I collect vintage, and I think that market is still firmly placed in the
Yeah.
70s, especially with automotive inspired pieces. Pete, not so obvious, and that is also the birth year of most sort after. I think also I feel like divers. There's a lot of divers out there that are 70s inspired as well, not just
Yeah.
automotive inspired, but yeah, automotive inspired, sure. Onesies are in now. Oh yeah, okay, all right. Well, I'll wear my son's Wu-Tang onesie underneath my leisure suit, no problem. Bell bottoms, sure. Oh, okay. So this is going well. So it's planning on jumping in the game that we have for all of you tonight, for the panel and for also. Yeah, sure.
Can I interrupt 1 second? Can I share my screen?
Absolutely.
All right. Just the Longines Heritage Collection, right?
Awesome.
Is
So good.
just crazy good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
just
is.
scrolling, just
Look how good
scrolling
that
through
is. It's awesome.
I mean,
It's amazing.
They're all
they've been
bangers.
killing it
Yeah.
for a long time now, and I guess they're just their history is this rich, and they can just keep going to the vault and keep bringing out just killer designs.
I think we
and
were
over
having a
again.
discussion about how like the 2,000 to 3,000 price range was dead, but I guess it's not.
Yeah,
No,
they
own it. Right?
they own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just destroying it.
I
All right.
like 80% of those watches.
Yeah.
that
Me too.
Yeah.
I think you could go Longines and Zin and just and
But not Nomos. Definitely not Nomos.
No.
Well, yeah. I mean, like
I
this.
love this whole collection.
Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah.
definitely puts Longines in play for me. Like I feel like I want
I love this.
a vintage watch, especially a birth year watch. I just, and I mentioned it many times to you guys and on the stream, that I'm afraid to pull the trigger. I don't want to do the research, so and I don't want to get a potential headache. And so I'm fine with not having a birth year watch, but I do think that I would like something vintage inspired. That's why I like my Black Bay 58 so much. And so this has bring Longines back into play for me. I mean, well, into play for me. It's never really was into play because of that awesome lineup that you just scrolled through, and I'm totally fine calling it my vintage watch, even though it's a modern interpretation or modern reissue. Those are good looking watches, and and they would be worn. They would I would obviously wear them. I mean, I want to buy them. I want to wear them.
Yeah.
You know.
I think a couple of weeks ago, I sent you guys like my little collage of like a bunch of Longines heritage, and I mean, I could just give up the Ghost and just go straight Longines heritage, and it'd be fine.
That might have been months ago. I feel like that was months ago, not weeks ago. But but yeah, it was. Yeah, you picked out a bunch, and it's like, yeah, they all look good. I feel like I could buy them, but I'm not sure if I would wear them.
I've had that thought too, and I did buy the Legend Diver, and I've had that thought too about just going to that price category of watches.
I think I would have to like downgrade my whole collection to that price range, or else I feel like they'd kind of sit there.
Yeah.
Now, is Longines, is that part? Are they under the Swatch umbrella?
Swatch. Yep.
So
Swatch.
I mean, I know the sector one that I brought up had an ETA movement in it, so they probably have ETAs, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's all ETA. The nice thing about most of their chronographs is it's a 7750 base, but they add a column wheel to it, so that's specific to Longines. Yeah, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, speaking of Longines, actually, it's one of the two watches. My Longines 1973 Heritage chronograph is one of the two watches that I traded in for the Oxford Junior.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't. I was not wearing it.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, Longines, Zin, and Oris, a grade 3 watch collection under 7K. So you have maybe a Longines vintage dress. You have a Zin, pilot watch, and an Oris, maybe diver, or you can play with the combinations. But that's not. I mean, I'm not a huge Oris fan, but I mean, I could see that working. Longines Sector Dial is a great pick. Yeah. Bobby, what year born? I was born in 1973. So yeah, I'm an old man. Thank you. Thanks, Thomas. I just need to make a donation to Amin's stream because he doesn't have super chats turned on. So this is towards Amin's part of his watch fund.
Oh, nice.
So Amin, I will PayPal that to you.
I'm going to redirect that to the Marcus Microphone Fund.
Yeah, much better. Much better idea.
Very kind. Really appreciated.
Yeah, ETA. Just go with Longines when you want some vintage, but don't want to buy old crappy one. I mean, I mean, that's kind of like, that's a little harsh, but I mean, like, that's the idea, right? For me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of vintage watches that are just great in great shape. I just don't want to be, I don't have the time,
There's a lot to know, like, so you don't get screwed.
Right. Exactly. Like, and I'm hyper focused on certain types of watches, and I just can't. I feel like I would have to devote the same amount of time on vintage easily, maybe even more. You know what I mean?
Probably more, because the info isn't really readily available usually, and you have to go digging and talk to people who know stuff, like the town the town crier who just knows things. And
but there's just so much more vintage, right? You know what I mean? Like I keep on. I think when I think of vintage watches and how much vintage watches there are, I think of that Louis C.K. line about dead people is like, everybody dies, but there's so many dead people that came before you. You know what I mean? Like billions of. You know what I mean? Like there's just so many more dead people than alive people. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to get into that. So, yeah, I mean, look, Megan, you're right. I mean, hunting down, there's half the fun. I mean, you're I mean, and you only buy full sets with box space. I mean, I guess With vintage though, does boxing papers really? I mean, papers especially. I mean, I guess maybe as a form of record, but it's not like any of the stuff you can
I mean,
get serviced, right?
I've kicked around getting like a birth year Speedmaster, and
Mhm.
but you look at them and it's like, well, are those the original hands? Is that a service dial? Is that the original
Yeah,
bezel? Did
little
someone
Kelvin's
swap it
point there.
out?
Mhm.
It's like there's so many little things, and like, is it polished? Is like just looking to see if it's polished is probably the easiest thing, and even that sometimes, if you're not really good at it, you can't tell, right? If so, it's like there's just so many things to look at. You have to know every little
Mhm.
detail about that watch in that year to make sure that it hasn't been modified, or else you're buying kind of like a Franken watch.
Yeah. Daniel with a strong opinion on vintage watches. Watches suck. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it. I mean, back then, cars were built differently, and you may say like, they're better than the plastic cars that are out today. Um, that's probably a terrible comparison, but Rashawn, I love vintage. They look great, but in many cases, the sizes just don't work for me. Yeah, and you have the smaller size. To me, that's not an issue. A 34 millimeter watch or 32 millimeter watch, vintage watch. I mean, knowing that it's a vintage watch and that's what it was in that time, that doesn't really bother me so much. Easy claim is correct. I have a long G sector dial that does sit due to its heaviness
Yeah.
of the rest of the collection.
Yeah, that's my feeling.
Pete is saying for him, researching the vintage side of the brand makes the modern better. Oh, and I simply don't care about the little details or mods.
It's only a concern if you're dropping big bucks on it. I know some people who buy vintage where they like Megan's saying here, actually, she sells them to fund her addiction, because you can actually get some steals on vintage watches if you know what you're doing. Like people will unload watches for like a couple $100 and they're worth thousands to someone else.
Yeah. I mean, if you're willing to put in that work, I'm sure you can find some good paydays on it. And that's like with any kind of like collecting too. I think same with coins and whatnot. I just don't know if I have that kind of energy. All right, guys. So let's move on. Let's get into this game that I have set up. We've played the yay or nay game before. This edition is going to be a little bit different. So, we've figuratively said, "Oh, I would do anything to get this particular watch or that." Making claims that are totally not going to be backed up by anything. Like, obviously, you wouldn't do X to get this. But I figured why not combine one of a couple of things that I love. I have some tattoos. Probably some of them are bad, and I love watches. So we're gonna play this game called Yay or Nay, and I'm gonna throw up a watch, and then I'm gonna throw in a tattoo. So the deal is, you get this watch for free, but you have to get this tattoo, and if you're willing to do that. So let me
Do I
share
have to pay for the tattoo?
No. So nothing comes out of your pocket.
Okay.
So let's run through an example, guys. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we have the new Rolex Oyster Perpetual 41 as an example here.
Yeah, I'll do
it. So in this green color, it could be any color would you want. And so let's play a game here. Okay, so Colin jumped in. So Colin,
I'm joking. Let me see what I got to do first.
So Colin, you can have this watch, and this is an easy one, guys. This is an easy one. But you have to get this tattoo. So you see what I mean? So is this something, Colin,
Colin already has that tattoo.
He already does. You're right.
That's funny. Yeah, I'd do it.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Well, wait.
Anybody else?
Can I get it removed later?
No. It's not, come on. I mean, I'm giving you a free watch here. No, you have to keep this for life. I mean, this is.
Can you choose the location of the tattoo?
Or it has to be right there.
For this game, yes, it has to be because you'll see. You'll
Okay.
see down the road.
All right.
It's pretty douchey though. That is
All
pretty
right.
douchey. I don't know.
Yeah, but you still do it though, Colin, would you?
Not for an OP, guys. Come on.
Oh man.
I mean, this
can I
is
make
just a-
it? Can
it's
I
just a
make it
little
small
tattoo.
enough? Can I make it small enough that it fits like under the strap? Because I always have a watch on anyway, so you wouldn't
Well,
even
this
see
is
it.
this looks like it's on the right hand, so the strap won't be an issue here.
Hmm.
It's good, no, but it has to be on the right hand too.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably do it. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe would do it.
Joe would do it. All right.
Yeah.
Amin, you don't strike me as a tattoo kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
Okay.
It's a no for me, guys. It's a no for me.
It's a no for me. I wouldn't wear, like a red shirt for a week. I don't like that watch. So, it's a no for me on many levels. No for me. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's one of the funniest things ever. Okay. Okay. So moving forward. Now, Langenheim, the Frederick. Now, this is a beautiful watch. It's High Horology Lounge's superstar, Phil Sanders, one of his favorite watches.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take this Frederick, right? This can be yours if you get Freddie Mercury tattoo. You can have that watch. It's all yours.
Oh my god.
Frederick Mercury tattoo. These are actual tattoos.
That's
people.
terrifying.
What say you guys?
I'm out.
Negative.
That's like double jeopardy. You've got to be wrist buddies with Bill Sanders, and you've got to get the Freddie Mercury tattoo. That's brutal.
That's a hard no for
Can I get the George instead? The Langenheim, the George, whatever, however you say it, George. I don't know. With George Harrison tattoo or something.
Pete, I would love to know all those reasons.
For so many reasons.
Wait, where is that tattoo?
I mean,
Looks like a leg, maybe.
Yeah, could be. Who knows?
Okay, that's not
For the
so
purposes for the purposes of this one, you can get it anywhere. I'm still out.
Yeah.
Still
Slicey dicey. I'd totally rock a Freddie Mercury tap, and not
right
that.
on the right cheek. Right cheek. Yeah.
I'm out.
Megan's out too. It looks like.
Ronaldo's. That's funny.
Joe, back. Okay.
nice.
All right. Okay, moving forward, guys. All right. So far, so good. So
Yeah.
this is a watch that just came out of Amin. Amin brought this to my attention earlier. This is I got to read off the side of the Grand Seiko SLB GH005. Amin,
by the way,
you said you really like this watch.
I love this watch, and no, I don't care.
Amin will just pay. He just no. I'm getting
No. Go ahead. Let me play along. But I do love that.
But you have to get a Tasmanian Devil holding a root beer mug, an A&W root beer.
Oh, that's
Many
win-win.
takers.
Win-win.
I would do it. I would do it.
Yeah.
But I would not.
I do
would
love
not
the
do
watch. That's on my short list for a watch I may actually buy with my own money. But no.
That's a pretty sweet tattoo. I'd consider doing it.
Sorry,
You'd
Slicey.
do it for free. Yeah.
I do not appreciate the disparagement of those sorts of neck tattoos. I got to tell you, speaking of neck tattoos, man, if I hit the lottery and I didn't have to have a job, I'd get like a big black widow on the side of my neck. FYI.
I hope you get fired then.
No, but I'd hit the lottery.
Oh, you got to hit the lottery.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't,
that.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I
Sorry.
can't go around.
Oh, Pete, not so obvious is a yes on this one.
Oh,
Pete.
Well, he's from down under.
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Question to the chat: does anybody have a Tasmanian Devil tattoo? It's not out of the question. Okay. So,
Ooh,
one of the big
Oh.
releases
I would do
from
some
last
things.
year. The MBNF and the Moser released this beautiful tourbillon, this beautiful watch. You guys can have this,
Mhm.
if only if you guess this after insert comment in the slot. It's a beautiful watch. These are gonna get these decisions are gonna get harder, guys.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Partially because of that, and partially because like my wife would just be like so angry.
We got a lot of yeses. Rick, okay, Rick, yeah, no. Totally get that. That's a no for me, dog. Okay. I am not having a chance that Megan says. Okay.
Oh man.
Yes, never go shirtless again. Okay. Okay. Bobby's that case back. All right.
That's funny.
Somebody lost a
In.
bet.
So I'm a no so far on everything, but this is the closest I am to a yes so far. But it's still a no.
Marcus just isn't even playing. He's like,
Okay. All right. So moving on. Amin,
fat girl.
we're giving you another shot here, another bite at the apple. I know this is not the same exact bracelet that you were thinking of. It was oyster,
It'll do.
but it'll do. You can have this, but the price you pay is you have to get a Batman tattoo. This artistically beautiful, well done.
This looks like
drawn by a 5-year-old.
Nomos engraver.
Yeah.
How do you think Marcus got his?
Slicey, I guess he would in the previous one. But yes, it is okay. Fair enough.
It's right, medial, and inferior to the left areola.
So we have a lot of positive feedback on this one.
That's a hilarious tattoo. The location is just so funny too. It's just like,
well, I just like he's like angry. He's like the angry Batman. So he's got teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like when Batman got turned into a parademon.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
So we're not done yet, guys. Okay.
all right, yeah.
The Zywork.
Ooh.
This is a beauty. This is, I know, Colin.
Yes.
This is one of the watches that you've been,
This is what I actually call a grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can we back up for a second? Megan Arthur, noisy rotor Batgirl for a tattoo. No thanks. Already have the watch. Noisy rotor Batgirl. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Hot
Where's
take.
that? Let me see.
Mine sounds fine.
It's up quite a bit.
There you go.
All right. I never heard that.
Yeah, mine's not noisy.
I just hear what a weird place. Absolutely. Why would you put a nipple near there? That's weird.
Design Atelier is taking a face tattoo for the Zywork.
Yeah, he'd do a face tattoo for it.
That's pretty strong.
Ooh,
Like Mike Tyson, like around the eye.
Let's see what tattoo Bobby likes, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, what tattoo?
Okay, so so yeah, I mean, like,
It's not Hitler, is it?
no. But look, I mean, like, this is going to be a deep cut. I mean, the next, I mean, like, you're gonna have like a come to Jesus moment here, Colin.
Can it
This
be the
is for you.
striking time? Can it be the striking time?
Would it be Jesus? Would you get a tattoo?
Colin would
Jesus.
do that. Like Colin is gonna say he wouldn't do it, but he would.
I would do it.
This same exact tattoo.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's so funny.
Pete says
So,
no.
is that
That's
South
so
Park
good.
Jesus?
Yeah, I
It
mean,
looks
there's
like
the heart
South
of
Park
Jesus. There's
Whew.
Boogie says no thanks. Okay, we're getting close to the end here, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we have a couple more.
Nice.
That's
Oh.
funny.
That came out
Uh-oh.
of place.
Uh-oh.
Well, okay, so this
I'll
came
do
out of
that
place.
first watch. I'll do that
Okay.
first watch.
But this
Why
one is for this one.
Oh,
Oh, I messed up the order there. Okay, so would you
That's
get
all right.
a toaster oven tramp stamp tattoo?
why a toaster oven?
Who knows?
That's so weird.
For this, the new. Am I saying this right? Konstantin Chaikin.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Would you do this, Jeff?
Of course. Anything.
Of
Sure.
course.
And that's a nice one too. I have no idea what it means, but sure.
It's a nice toaster. Joe likes random art, so he's in.
Yes, that is a toaster.
I want to know what the euphemism is here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't. You got
you
hot
can
buns.
Drop your bread in, or so. I don't
Mm.
know what
I
it
don't
is.
know. I don't
Is
know.
it something
but it's
about
worth
buttering toast? Maybe I don't know.
Butter
Yeah.
your bread.
it.
But
Just
what's interesting? What's
get the
interesting
tattoo,
is
figure it out later.
yeah. But what's interesting is like they went throughout the whole work to add the plug.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like okay, you could have just done the toaster and we get it, but you've actually added the plug.
No, the plug drives it home.
You think
I don't.
so?
I don't think I'd necessarily know that's a toaster without that plug.
Here, see, Daniel. Yeah, good point. What does
There
it
you
plug
go.
into?
Mhm.
There, Daniel,
Mm,
answer
looks like
asking
it
all the
ends.
questions.
Anyway.
Okay, a few more guys.
Oh, it means insert here. Is that
Okay.
what-
Yeah, could be, I guess.
I don't know. It's a stretch.
But why a toaster?
Okay, so
Ooh.
Daytona, all gold,
Amin's out.
beautiful, beautiful
I like
watch.
this one. I like this one.
Yeah.
A little known. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but Ellen DeGeneres is a huge watch collector, huge
Yeah.
Rolex Daytona
Yeah.
collector.
She is. Yep.
So, speaking of Ellen,
Oh.
would you get a tattoo of Ellen
Oh,
in
that's
order to get a
amazing.
free all
I'm out.
gold Daytona? I think I would have to say yes.
Oh
that,
my god.
that doesn't even look like Ellen, guys. That looks like
Yeah.
That's the best part, though.
It's very
that looks
creepy.
like that looks like the rejected Madame Tussauds version of Ellen.
Very
Yes. Yes.
Oh man.
Peter's a no.
Oh,
Rick's a no.
I
I'm a
might be a
definite
no.
David's a
I
yes.
might be a
I'm a
no. I think I'm a no on it. God, I like that watch a lot, but I think I'm out.
Blue shirt, a no.
Oof.
Okay.
I would not have to think twice about it. I would get that tattoo and I would get a Joker. And that's that.
He wants it bad.
Yeah.
Crack Ellen.
Wait,
Slicey's a negative.
Joe's taking a lot of tattoos here.
Yeah, Joe's
Yeah.
getting all tatted up.
Well, Marcus, I don't know if this is the same Grubel posse
this
that you were forced
Test for Marcus here.
that you were
Pick a Grubel. Pick a Grubel. Whatever Grubel.
pick whatever Grubel.
That's not a bad Grubel.
That's not a bad Grubel. Okay, that's
That's
not.
not
You're right.
This will do.
If this is the watch of your dreams and you could do whatever you could to catch it, would you get a dream chaser tattoo? This is the price you would have to pay. Would you do this, Marcus?
Oh, I'm gonna say no, but I don't know whether I mean that. I don't know whether I mean that.
This is the new closest one for me.
Dude, I would
Yeah.
totally do it.
Yeah.
No, it has to be this size. It can't be
It's-
smaller.
It's
That's
a
fine.
fairly
That's fine.
inoffensive
Yeah.
tattoo.
Yeah.
One
we
hell of
broke
a
Rick.
watch.
We
Rick
broke
would
him.
do it.
Nice. Nice.
And,
Yeah.
We
and
broke
maybe,
Rick. If Rick will do it, Marcus will do it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, probably.
Pete with the stretch marks too. Oh, Pete. Come on. This is a family show. There's a bad groove. I'm kidding. Pete. There's a bad groove. Christ, no.
Mm.
I've seen worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
No,
that-
that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's not awful.
It's inspirational.
Plus,
Yeah.
that looks like a fairly small back. So, if you put that same size tattoo on a big back,
Yeah.
it maybe looks a little better. little
the
smaller.
feathers less,
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
it's tough. It's not it's top to bottom that's the issue. That's the hard part right here. Anyway,
Yeah, right
I
on the
think
tailbone.
I think there were a lot of worse tattoos for way worse watches.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
yeah,
This is the best watch to tattoo ratio in the list.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some worse ones, I think.
Wow, but we
well,
still haven't broken Rasan, huh?
No.
Uh,
yeah.
Okay, well, what would
holding
it
out.
take? What would it take for Rasan?
Kevin's volunteering his wife. That is terrible.
uh,
Oh man,
well, gentlemen, thanks for playing and indulging me
that was a good one.
in that
Thank
game.
you, Bobby.
Very fun.
Let's go back to the chat. Looks like a tail. Yeah, sure. I wonder how many dreams she catches with that. Oh
Mm,
boy, I don't know what that means. Uh,
I think you do.
yeah, I do. I do. I don't know if I like it, but I do. Impossible. Fun. Okay. Are we sure that's a back?
That's a back. Yes.
Yeah.
In my medical opinion, that's a back.
Yeah. All right, Riss Royce, bringing us back to center. Have you seen the Rado True Square Tej Chao
No,
Han
Ooh.
automatic?
My goodness. Wow.
it's a
Curious
mouthful.
of your thoughts. Okay, well, I'll look that up.
Truce.
Does it also catch STDs? Okay, all right. Benjamin.
Ah.
I think she catches more than she. Okay, that seems to be a common one.
Oh, this is kind of cool looking.
You want to share your screen, Colin? Do you have it up?
Sure.
Oops.
Share screen. Share screen. Alrighty.
Cool.
Mm.
Let's see if I can zoom. Is that the right watch? I think it is. Yeah, yellow ceramic square Rado.
Wow,
Looks
that's
cool.
interesting.
2,400 Swiss francs.
I can see Joe picking that up.
Yeah,
Or
that's
something
a
that
Joe
Joe.
watch.
That's totally a Joe
Yeah.
watch.
Sorry. Is that what it was? Yeah, 20. Oh no,
Should
wait. Canadian, 2,400 Canadian. That's cheap,
Yeah,
boys.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like $5 American. That's
Something
awesome.
like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I dig it.
That's how big it would look on. Okay, let's go for Joe's wrist over here.
Oh man. Oh. It would still look good. I'll wear it on my
Yeah.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It works.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, guys, and anything else you guys want to bring up, talk about? Anything else? I'm looking in the chat here.
Do we want to give Pam a hard time because they released a 50-meter water-resistant platinum diver, or no?
I think
I saw
We'll give them a
that.
pass.
no. I think we should.
Yeah.
You know which model number?
Oh, I think it's called Platinum Tech. You just search Panerai
Yeah,
Platinum
Platinum.
Tech, something like that.
Let me see here. Can you tell me if this is?
It's like a green dial, I think.
Yeah, I think I got it. I just gotta, because that's ridiculous. This is it right here.
Yeah.
Platinum
Yeah.
Luminor Marina.
See, it looks good, but like,
Yeah.
why did you make it 50 meters water resistant?
50. That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, 50 meter. I mean, this is. I mean, like, the whole heritage of Panerai is a diver, right?
Yeah.
And and this, yeah, that's bananas. I mean, like,
Is it thin?
let's see here.
I
Yeah, I mean,
guess-
it better be. I mean, like, it better have some upside to it.
Or yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses.
$36,000. You serious?
Is it? Oof. Well, no one's going diving with that anyway. If you're
Water
dropping
resistant comes in-
36 grand, you're not using it as a dive watch. But still, 50 is like
Oh, did we already talk? Longines brought out this Legend Diver with blue or brown dial.
Yeah, didn't we talk about it on your stream?
Yeah, it was on yours.
The Legend Diver?
You were a legend diver.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Thanks, David. Thank you so much, Torres and News.
No,
I don't
not the chronograph.
Not the big eye.
No. Can I throw this up?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's cool looking. Couple new flavors for the
Looks
Legend
thin.
Diver.
Looks really thin.
I like a nice
Which do you
brown
guys
dial.
prefer, the Legend Diver or the Skin Diver? I kind of like the Skin Diver more.
Which
I
one's
like-
the skin diver?
I like the Legend. The Skin's the one with outer bezel instead of the internal bezel.
Hmm.
I can throw up the Skin Diver real quick.
I'll look it up. Oh, I hate the skin diver.
Mm-mm.
I've seen it in person and I hated it. The dial's like it doesn't pop. It's like textured and kind of grainy looking, and I didn't like it.
So a couple other
I go legend.
new ones. So Rob
Mhm.
talked about the Longines. I love the Grand Seiko. Let's quickly run through a couple of these other new ones since Tuesday. So Meister
Can we
Singer.
also talk about how ridiculous Chapek is for releasing 10 watches? Like, why even bother?
They released 10 watches.
10 of the
Oh,
Yeah.
10
10
of
of
these.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, why even bother, guys?
Thanks, Kevin, for the next 30 millimeter pan. Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of
like
like
it?
that. I kind of like it.
Do you?
Yeah, I kind of do.
I mean, I like it, and like it's so ugly. I kind of like it. Way,
Yeah.
but I don't know. No.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe. I like the
Yeah.
hands.
I dig it. I like it.
Yeah. What's the price on that?
I think
Let's
it's like
see.
37.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
46,000 Swiss
No,
francs.
I'm
Oh, wow.
definitely out.
Yeah.
Well, if you're only making 10, I guess.
Yeah, you got to get your money's worth.
Young Hands.
That's
World
that's
Timer.
Vacheron money.
This is plain looking.
Thanks, Bob.
Mhm.
Thank you, Bob. It was a fun game. I enjoy spicing it up every once in a while.
Anyone like this?
No.
Uh,
All right. Anyone like this?
you know, it kind
Alright.
of yeah. I mean, it kind of reminds me of a reservoir, right? A little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
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 What are the symbols there? Like,
They're
What do those mean?
astrological.
oh no, I don't like it then.
No. Am I right? Am I wrong? Astroscope. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not into astrology, so
Maybe I could be making that up. 7 celestial bodies to relay the
Mhm.
days of the week. So not
Oh,
astrology.
Geez, Benjamin. Thank you.
Wow.
Geez.
Wow.
Bobby's
thanks for-
cleaning up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for the entertainment,
Benjamin
fellas. Movie
Benjamin
night.
got a new he got a new Yachtmaster, right? I think he did.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Movie night at home with the
Cool.
wifey tonight. Any recommendations? Favorite spy movie? P.S. Don't forget Flowers and Cars. So I love spy movies. If you and I don't know if this qualifies as a spy movie per se, but if you have Apple TV, they have a series called Tehran, and it's very reminiscent. If you liked Homeland, I think you would like Tehran. So I kind of like that. That's I forget. The term is escaping me, but I love those kind of like spy movies and series. So please check that out because that's a good one. Oh man, this is incredible, guys. Thank you, Thomas.
Wow.
I can't
Wow.
give to Amin without giving to you, Bobby. Bobby, Amin, Colin, Joe, Marcus. Such a great twice a week. Keep it up, guys. We love it. here towards the group watch fund. Oh, geez.
Thank you.
We're
thank
going.
you.
It's the Marcus microphone.
Thomas
fund
supports a
for-
lot of content. Very
Tom,
generous.
he does,
Yeah.
and I'm just waiting for the day when the Sunday talk with punters when they can turn on that super chat because I've been dying to donate to them because they do great stuff.
Mm.
Born Identity, yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with the Bournes.
I love the Bourne movies.
very
Yeah.
very entertaining. You know, one underrated spy sort of movie that doesn't get a lot of love, I feel, and it's maybe because it's Ben Affleck's in it, but and he plays Jack Ryan, and Sum of All Fears is a really good and well done. Morgan Freeman's in it.
Mhm.
I really enjoy that movie a lot. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. It's rough, right? I mean, it's not for everybody. I love that movie, but it's kind of like if you've ever read it, it's all over the place, the book, and the movie is kind of like that as well.
Hmm.
So that's another one that I don't know if the wife will enjoy that, but that's another one that I like a lot. Yes, espionage, Bob. Thank you. That's the word I was thinking of. Homeland was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go down the Downtown Abbey or Downton Abbey road there. Just keep it real. Jeffrey, Jesus, thanks. Lots of last night. Great show. Thank you guys. I'm really humbled. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very generous, guys.
Very generous. Well, anyway, guys, we're at it over an hour, and we had fun tonight, I think. And guys, anything you guys want to promote? Amin, you got anything coming up soon?
Nope.
You want to promote anything?
No, Tuesday night
Tuesday,
with,
yeah.
with you guys.
Tuesday night with us.
Yeah.
Joe, any new watch targets coming up soon?
No, no. I'm gonna lay low and keep my wallet closed.
MJ, there's no peer pressure, man, but thank you.
That's funny.
Colin, any videos coming up for you and your channel?
No, I got some tattoos to get, so you guys better start. I'll tell you what watch I want. And I'll pay for the tattoo. Don't worry.
Nice.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Fun chat. Yep. You can follow Rick on Rick_ on watches on Instagram. He's got a awesome collection.
Yeah.
No, not a cat. Marcus.
Not much,
Anything?
guys.
Not
Same
much.
old, same old.
Same old.
But we haven't said congratulations on the engagement on Rob.
Oh, that is right.
That's right.
If
Yeah.
That's right.
anybody,
Congratulations,
if anybody
everyone. Marcus got engaged a few days ago.
Yeah.
So congratulations are in order.
Joanne said he can't show his face anymore on our live stream, so now he's cat face.
Yeah. Thanks, Calvin. Guys, thank you so much for a fun evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
All right.
Good night,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.